Yep, that's definitely Cold War vibes. You see that dot sight?
The dive?
That's that Omni right there.
What is up, Haz family, and welcome back to Trey and J. I'm Trey.
I'm Jay.
Today we are going to be watching the reveal trailer for Black Ops 6, an Xbox showcase. They put a lot. This started off the showcase.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they ain't never started it off with COD. Like, bro, slow down.
So I hope the rest of the showcase can keep up with the fact that you put the breadwinner right in the beginning of the show. What you got? What you expect? What you expecting from this? What you expecting?
Honestly, I'm expecting to see some sort of Omni movement that we've been seeing leaks of on Twitter. When it comes to the Call of Duty campaigns, they really don't miss. Like, actually now playing all of them, they really don't miss.
They do good stories. Yes, they do.
Like, Cold War was really a movie.
Yes.
Cold War was a movie. I can't even hate. So a Treyarch product with a story mode?
Yeah.
Come on, man. And it's been years since, like, we've gotten a great COD story mode from Treyarch. So this Black Ops 6. So we've seen the difference between what Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 was. Now Black Ops 6, now we finna be in the All-Star game. All-Star game for sure.
It's hot chocolate today. In the comment section below, make sure y'all drop if you guys like this trailer, if you're looking forward to Black Ops 6, if you're gonna be playing single player, or you only gonna focus on multiplayer.
Oh yeah, y'all see the jacket?
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what I mean. You feel me?
Yeah.
I forgot I had this on.
I forgot I had that jacket, bro.
Come on, man. Shout out to my game.
Y'all drop a like and a like and a subscribe for Jay's jacket. With that being said, let's get to this trailer.
Confetti up, it's coming down. Christ gang here, take the Christ crown. Master everything, even music chords. All Christ gang do is praise the Lord.
Oh, we in 4K, Jay.
Oh yeah, that's what I like.
We in 4K.
Yeah, turn me up in the stew.
Turn me up. Yep.
Turn me up.
We loud.
Good evening. The Soviet Union is no more.
Oh, we taking place
Despite a potential
1991.
for
Okay.
instability and chaos, these events clearly serve our national interest. Free from the specter of global conflict.
That's Colin Powell.
Today we celebrate the mystery of American renewal.
Right.
Something's going on. Something big.
I'm a fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
I figured if I stuck around hell long enough, I'd see the devil.
How's he look?
He's back.
Crazy line.
He's back.
The agency is compromised. We're being hunted from the inside.
You're the fire starter. Terrific fire starter.
These graphics look crazy. Go ahead.
Might be better if you do.
This got some Cold War vibes to it.
Facts.
They do.
Look at
What are
100p.
we getting into? Don't
Black man better be
trust
playable.
anyone.
You know you will be. Come on, bro.
Yep, that's definitely Cold War vibes. You see that dot sight?
The dive?
That's that Omni right there.
Complicated.
They always do moments like that. Like,
I told you.
Bro,
I told you.
It's
United
always
States of
some
America.
weird moment where they're like, they get ready to get hit by the blade, and then the
You
pilot
just got a first look at the campaign for-
It's just always some awkward, crazy moment where the pilot is just the greatest pilot ever. They about to get cut up and they just tilt it.
Every
Like,
time.
can I be
That's
real?
Call of Duty. We are the
Heart
Michael
rate, man.
Bay of the gaming community.
Thank you, yeah.
We're the Michael Bay, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro. Like, all right, listen. Family in the chat, make sure y'all let us know if you feeling the Black Ops 6 trailer. This is the gameplay reveal. We got an opportunity to see the Omni dive that you can dive forward, turn. It did not look like you could shoot though. It looked like you still have to wait till you hit the ground because he wasn't firing.
Yeah, I don't think you can go like
Right.
full. I don't know if you can go full max pain mode where you can instantly shoot out of it, but it really would be nice because for me, the biggest problem with the dolphin dive is the fact that you dolphin dive at somebody, whether on purpose or on accident, and it's still that delay.
Right.
Let me dive and shoot. Give me that full motion. Like, I want to be able to fully get in my bag with my movement, and I don't need anything or anyone holding me back. But I will say it did look natural, and it looked fluid. It did not look stiff, so that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Makes me very happy. I just want to see real gameplay on it.
If I be honest, it looks like Battlefield 5's. How Battlefield 5 you could dive back, like you could dive backwards, and you were able to like turn instead of like you're able to turn your body. You're still in your back, but you're able to turn your body. Like that's literally Battlefield 5. We're not. It's not like this is a new feature.
No, it's
something
not.
that has been in other games, right? Again, D, how you feel about it? What's up, bro?
I mean, we already know what we're gonna get from campaigns, bro.
So that's what you.
Campaigns always gonna be the best.
Okay.
That's just what it is.
Okay. Shit, the
MP,
campaign.
That's what matters.
What you are you expecting the campaign to be single player or co-op? What you want?
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it would be crazy if it's co-op.
Okay.
But I mean, it really don't matter. Co-op will be different. Will be tough. But single player, can't never go wrong with single.
Okay.
That's what I call it in the campaign. Just based off that trailer.
Yeah.
The cutscenes and shit. Like that might be one of them ones right there.
Okay.
Showtime, baby.
Here we go. It is showtime. We are here for the Black Ops 6 Direct. Oh!
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands with Black Ops 6. And I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Oh my God, look at it.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your limits and move like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek of that later today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
Fuck with me.
Fuck with me.
No turning back now.
Will info? MP vehicle?
Black man stepping out that elevator.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after.
Facts.
We are bringing that action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative. We're giving you more variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options to finish each mission.
This looks like Black Ops to me, bro.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it is all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2, the aftermath of which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold new characters, with veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
Look at his feet. I see you, black man. I see
In this
you, my
new
boy.
chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself in the field. Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency.
As well.
Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin. With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to take players all over the world and immerse them in vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate through them as they see fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
Should we replay Cold War though, bro? I think we should, man. Like, we should replay Cold War story,
I've been in a room like that before.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both down with one shot. Nice and quiet.
We've continued to push on what's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels.
Is that the far? No, that's the
escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet. We've created certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective.
AK-74U.
One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well.
I'm not seeing a tax sprint, bro.
We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap,
Tranquilizer Trap,
Homing Knife,
Homing Knife,
Disruptor,
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
Right.
But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside.
How interactive is it?
What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the Safe House and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past.
On top
The
of
team
stuff,
is
right?
also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the Safe House experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Look how they got him looking.
Say please. Okay. Capture.
Okay, the attacker comes in.
I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go.
That was sick.
Great.
Grabbing somebody with one arm and throwing him over your shoulder
With
is
Black Ops
wild.
6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across
Look at
every
that.
single mode.
Slide, yes.
We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft
can
signature
Wait,
Black
you
Ops
can
experience
shoot,
for
you
our
can shoot,
players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty.
sprint to
And with
the
Black Ops
side,
6,
Jay.
we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement. This unlocks the ability to move like never before and seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide, dive, and our enhanced supine prone and
then
full
lay on your back and turn
360
around?
degrees range of motion.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in any direction, which then led to all the on-the-ground movement and everything else chaining together.
Oh my God, that's so hard, bro.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back.
Oh my God, bro. You can grab a person's body and use them as a meat shield?
We also have what we're
Stop
calling
playing.
intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories.
Wait, what do they mean?
Sprint assist, mental assist,
It
and
is
crouch
action, I just saw
assist.
that to you.
And each
You
of these
can't take it
settings
out,
will
it's a
allow
Warzone.
for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
This looks so fire, bro.
We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. And we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup. Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were hit. So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner and go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding that corner.
So now,
and since it's
like
dynamic, it'll be a
Jay,
bit more dramatic if you're
Cameron,
slowly
bro.
clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We are constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
This gonna be insane.
Y'all talk about where's BO4 Trey at? This is how you get me back.
Super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done.
Innovative, baby.
It's Treyarch.
Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils on their palms as they're sweating and running through situations that they're in. Paying attention to every detail.
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue operatives and they operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons.
I'm saying, bro, we got all types of weapons.
We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
I'm trying to tell you, it's more competitive.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it. And our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black Ops 6 HUD combines some of our best designs in a clean, streamlined experience. For the first time in Call of Duty, players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs. For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup. Or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away.
Oh, hell no.
You want to play hardcore anywhere? Or finally put the mini-map in the bottom left? Those are options as well. Not only does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end experience from the lobby into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated in a big way.
Black Ops Trey is back, bro. Black Ops Trey is back, bro. I'm not okay.
I'm about to do a race to max camo. Reed, boy, you want me?
Early on in Black Ops 6's development, we set a goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty with Black Ops 6. We've pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding than ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status. Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige Master with 1,000 additional levels to climb through and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end.
We're back as fuck, bro. We're back.
The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6.
Right.
All I'm gonna know is the game.
I hold off that 24 hours for this game.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. we focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel plays. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Bro,
Noah said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're gonna get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps. We've got 12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps, which can be played as 6v6 or 2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer lens.
We've covered a lot today, but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Gameplay.
Zombies, right? Hey, zombies. I love the new slide though, the way it goes down. Damn, but does this mean they took out tax stands?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I didn't see tax stands at all this whole entire time.
I mean, but at the same time, you can't
Zombies
take that mechanic out.
We're picking up the Dark Aether storyline. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud of what the mode is bringing to players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard today, the innovations in movement systems will also be coming to zombies. Plus, there are many additional zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB, Mark.
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 28th. Make sure to stay tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself. We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
No.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better.
So fire, bro!
In some cases, that led us to huge innovations like Omni Movement, where we're now allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to go rogue and are being hunted by the teams that trained you. On top of that, the team is really focused on mission and engagement variety.
That was hard. I don't know what
Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever, from movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems, to death. And last but definitely not least, the triumphant return of round-based zombies. There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th. On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Oh, shoot! Oh, my optical nerve.
That little DLC SMG is back. I forgot what it was called, but that gun is back too.
Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, my God, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Hey,
I don't think anybody is disappointed today, right? I don't think anybody's disappointed today.
Hey, Activision. You know what I mean?
Hey, D, I'm done. I'm pausing, bro.
I'm
I'm done. I'm done. Take me over. I'm done. Take me over.
Oh my
I just
God,
thought about
bro,
it,
we're back.
and we gonna be getting Verdansk back too.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Bro, we're so back.
Yo,
Listen, hey, fellas, I want to say this.
Wow.
So one thing I wanted to touch on was when we were looking at the running backwards and then shooting the zombies. What I thought about is one of the biggest reasons the melee is so broken is because you can't retreat away from a enemy's hitbox. Now that we can sprint backwards and dive, you can't just because I'm running backwards away from you, and when you swipe, you can't run in melee at the same time. So if I dive back and I'm running and I make you whiff, it's over.
That should be the counter. It should be. It should be.
I would hope it is.
But we
the
do
counter.
know that melee is in the actual COD engine. Yes. So,
okay. So this
I feel like it should work
like
consistently.
About this, though,
yeah.
That they gave people a choice to use Omni or not.
Facts.
Right.
That's the biggest, the greatest thing with this, bro. You have a choice to use it or not use it.
Hey, don't use it if you don't want to. Smoke your dumbass boots. I promise you. Hey, listen, I love y'all. Hey, listen, respectfully in the chat. Respectfully, I love y'all. Choose not to use Omni movement. The same way I said about tac stance. I said a lot of people are not using tac stance. I have no clue why. It's broken. It's a fire. If I fight you with tac stance and you are using regular ADS and you're on controller, it really don't matter at that point. Because I can see you clear as day. So if you win, you just won clear. You won. But if I beat you, especially when I get cooking and I start to like really work, like it evens the, like you really. I hope that they don't take out tac stance. I know in Warzone they're not going to take it out because it's already in the game, so you can't remove it. It's already in the game.
Yeah.
But I really do hope that Black Ops 6 keeps it in the game as well too. It is a very much needed feature in Call of Duty, especially for keyboard and mouse players. They need it. It helps balance out that up-close gunfight. But the biggest thing is this omnidirectional movement, allowing for people to sprint right and left. If you are on the, like for instance, if there's a proximity mine and people place it, if there's a claymore and it's on the ground and I see it and I touch the red and I omni run to the left, I can get away from it. If a proximity mine goes off and I run away and I omni run, I can get away from it. It's so like the omni running and diving, it adds, I was telling D-Rob this, it adds so much information to be gathered in the middle of a gunfight, and otherwise you would lose it. In today's COD, if we're at a car, let's say we're playing Vondo, right? And we're in the middle of the street from market to a village, and you see market is, you see the village, there's all those cars and stuff. If there's stuff in front, right? If I see you and I try to bait and I try to run the cover, I lose information because I have to turn away from you. Now I'm not losing any information no more. I can literally see I'm running to the side and I'm dodging your bullets and I still see you. So now if one of your teammates, you tell somebody else to push, I can see everything. I don't have to jab cover and turn my head completely away from the fight anymore. I can still keep my information flow going, my chart going.
And stay in motion.
And then like if there's trucks, vans, barrels, trash cans, if something's next to me and I'm trying to get away from you, if I'm facing at an angle this way and I'm in trouble, instead of I got an LMG in my hand, trying to turn and run, or a sniper in my hand, anything that's heavy, turning and running is a big deal. But being able to jump backwards at an angle, I still see you, and I'm evading. I'm avoiding the slow movement, and I'm just diving back to get out of. My hitbox becomes very narrow. I mean, my like when I tell you, like my mind is already thinking of like, wow, how many ways?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. Subs, y'all gonna hate us when we do the little private match warm up on Fridays. Yeah, y'all gonna hate us.
Yeah, y'all gonna hate. I'm about to.
Y'all gonna hate us.
Oh my god, bro.
Y'all gonna hate us.
Oh my god.
Cause what
gonna be so cold on that shit.
What
boy.
I'm already cooking up in my head is something insane.
Oh man, you ever just rub your desk?
See how it feels?
Good? See how
it feels?
Okay, this is what we finna do right now. We're gonna read the comments in the chat, but we're also, me and you about to, I was clipping shorts the entire time. So you wanna start uploading stuff to Twitter, and then we're gonna have them help us
I gotta use
come up with titles and stuff.
I mean, wow.
Wow.